Hello everyone and welcome to the Anime Noob. This is a new spin-off podcast from the main Malta Pop podcast. It's going to star me, Ashley. I'm going to be presenting this because I am the Anime Noob. Now you're going to be asking yourself, what is this show about? Well, first, full disclosure, this show is going to be in English because basically I feel more confident speaking about this subject in English, and secondly, it's about anime and someone who doesn't have a really good knowledge of anime discovering anime. So anyway, this is the pilot episode and we're gonna get into it, but first let's roll the intro. And we're back. Yes. So, for our regular viewers of the Multiple Podcast, you will know that I am quite a noob when it comes to anime. In fact, I have only seen 4 anime in my life, and I've actually only completed 2 of those 4 animes. So yeah, I lack a lot of knowledge when it comes to anime, and that's the whole idea behind this show. What I'm going to be doing is each episode I'm going to be taking an anime and I'm going to be doing a 3-episode test. So I'm going to be choosing an anime, I'm going to be watching 3 episodes. I won't watch them with you because copyright and all that bullshit. I'll be watching them at home, making notes, analyzing that, and then I'm going to be coming here to talk to you guys about it. And what I'm going to be looking at is the plot, the characters, the soundtrack, the animation, the opening credits, and then I'm going to be giving my final verdict. Would I continue watching this anime? Has it hooked me? Did I like it? And it's going to be very interesting. What I hope is going to happen is we're going to have viewers, hopefully, and the viewers are going to suggest anime, which will make it a lot easier for myself to watch anime. But if we don't have viewers, which I'll be very sad, I'm going to be just picking a random anime from the thousands that exist and doing the whole shebang, what I just mentioned. But today's the pilot, so I haven't watched an anime, but I just want to give you a bit of feedback about myself. We're going to be talking about the 4 anime which I have actually watched and give you my thoughts of these 4 anime. First, I'm going to start off with the 2 that I haven't completed. One of them you guys are going to give me a load of shit about. I'm pretty sure you guys are going to give me a load of shit about. So the first anime which I've not completed but have watched is Death Note. Now, I watched this a long time ago, and I am pretty sure it's not because I did not like it. I didn't continue because I didn't like it. I'm pretty sure it was the first anime that I had watched, so I wasn't sure if I'm gonna be an anime person. I'm always been more of a Marvel, DC, comic sort of style like that, or 80s cartoons like that, or movies or TV shows and that. So I wasn't feeling myself as an anime guy. I wasn't feeling, ready to take the leap into anime. So I think I watched a couple of episodes. I do know the basic knowledge of it, where I don't know what his name is. Light? Is it Light? I think it's Light. Please tell me it's Light. If it's not, I'm in deep shit. Oh, well, I'm already in deep shit for not completing it. But anyway, so Light basically finds this book, he writes names, those people die in horrific manners, and then the police try to catch him, and then he has to deal with a demon who's trying to convince him to do it or not. That's as far as I know about that. I did like the music, I did like the animation style. As I said, if I was to watch it now, I probably would watch it all. But it was my first anime, so I've never actually finished Death Note. Feel free to hate in the comments. you can do that. That's why I'm the anime noob. Anyway, second anime which I want to quickly talk about is My Hero Academia. My Hero Academia, I haven't completed. Honestly, it's still going, so that's probably why I haven't completed. No, but technically I am only up to season 4, and I'm finding it a bit of a struggle, season 4, and I have talked to people about this. I've said that I'm finding it a bit, difficult to see through, but they have advised me that it does get better. So I will continue it, and it's not an anime I want to give up, but I just felt season 4 is struggling. So as far as the show goes, I did like season 1, 2, 3, and then 4, as I said, but season 1 and 2 were great. I love the characters. I really find them. All Might was just epic. I think I actually got a Funko Pop of All Might, because he's just a great hero, and that's probably why I kind of am not enjoying season 4 as much, because now All Might, spoiler alert. Oh yes, by the way, because I'm going to be analyzing these episodes, there's going to be lots of spoilers in here, but mostly for the first 3 episodes. In the case of My Hero Academia, because I'm giving you a bit of my feedback of anime I've actually watched, there's going to be a bit more spoilers. But anyway, spoiler alert, yes, All Might loses his power in season 4, and that's probably, or season 3, at the end of season 3. But anyway, so All Might doesn't have any powers now, and that's kind of a big thing, because I actually love the character of All Might more than Deko, more than Baku, more than all the others. Also, one thing I don't like about My Hero Academia, and it's probably a theme in a lot of anime, so that's probably why I'm gonna be struggling with some anime. So I will probably like the ones that don't do it more than the ones that do it. This whole anime thing, where usually the next episode has about 5 minutes of the previous episode, always, flashbacks to the previous episode. That annoys me. I just want each episode to be its own thing. Not you have to, most people binge it. They've just seen the last episode. They don't need a reminder of what's happening in this episode. That's me. That's personal. That's one of my pet gripes. My pet gripes when it comes to anime, where I hate that. I do. So as I said, if anime doesn't do that, it's gonna be more in my favor, and probably rank higher with me. No, it's not in me. With me, than animes that do that. So yes, I said I like the characters. The theme song was good first couple of seasons. Sometimes it's good, sometimes bad. They've had some dodgy theme songs, which opening credit songs, which I don't like that much. But there is the music overall is light. I like the whole premise of the characters joining in that. So overall, I am enjoying My Hero Academia, and as I said, I have stuck through it, and I will stick through it. But I haven't finished it yet, and so that's that. So now I'm going to be talking about the 2 anime which I have finished, and you might be asking yourself, didn't he just say that he's going to be talking about the characters, plot, animation style, and all that shit? Yes, but that's when I get to the 3 episode challenge for the new animes, for the ones that I haven't tried yet. Right now, this, as I said, this is the pilot, so it's going to be a bit all over there. And it's just me explaining my anime history to you guys, and talking about the anime which I have actually seen. And I said I've seen more than 3 episodes on these anime, so I can't actually go into detail, because one thing that anime does, and between seasons, a lot of anime change studios and all that, and I find the animation changes, and that's why I just want to base it on 3 episodes. Also, I don't want to commit more than 3 episodes. Maybe I might do 4 episodes, I don't know, but for now I'm sticking with 3 episodes, and I think 3 episodes will give you an indication if you do like it or not, because sometimes, certain, it's like TV shows, or no, TV shows, movies won't, because if the movie starts crap, you're gonna turn it off. But TV shows sometimes start slow the first episode, then it builds up that. There are TV shows that the first season is shit and then it improves. But unfortunately, I'm not going to watch the whole first season. My life is busy. So that's why I think that 3 episodes is enough for me to judge if I would like to watch it or not. So now, as I said, I'm going to get to the 2 anime which I have actually finished. First up is the mother of all anime, one of the highly rated animes, probably the most legendary anime, and the anime that is probably overhyped with a lot of people. Some people consider it overhyped, some people consider it the greatest anime of all time. It is, of course, Attack on Titan. I have finished it all. I have watched it from the start to the end. I enjoyed it a lot. Let's say I enjoyed 75% of it out of 100. Which I will talk about certain things I didn't like about certain moments of it, because again, spoilers for anyone who hasn't watched it. You should have watched it. As I said, the greatest anime of all time, according to a lot of people. I would say it's up there. I think it's of all the anime I've seen, of the 4 anime I've seen, probably it's the best anime. It's not my personal favorite, because that's coming next, but it's probably, with the ranking and legendary and moments and everything, it's probably the best anime. But it's not my best one. Anyway, I'll get to that later. So, Attack on Titan. Yes, you guys know the story. Giants attack villages. Humanity needs to fight back. They invent these things that make them fly. They shoot people. They use swords. It's medieval villages. It's a whole epic thing. What I do love about this anime, I did like the characters. The characters are brilliant. I did like Jaeger, Aaron Jaeger, Mikasa, definitely Captain Levi. Captain Levi is my all-time favorite character of the series, and I kind of got obsessed with Captain Levi. Actually, I did. If I was going to buy another statue, I would buy a statue of Captain Levi if I had the money, because he is humanity's greatest soldier. And I love his parts. In fact, I've watched a lot of YouTube clips of certain scenes of Attack on Titan just over and over and over again, just because Levi is so cool. And I think that's why I like this series a lot. I'm immensely, and I mean immensely, pissed. I've actually talked about this on the official, on the main podcast when we talk about anime. I am extremely pissed that they nerfed him in the finale in the last 2 episodes. I felt that was a shit move, but I can understand them doing it because he was OP, and I think if he was fully functional, the rumbling would have ended very, very sooner. But I'm still pissed that they nerfed the character for the greatest, for the great showdown. They nerfed him, and that pisses me off. So as far as the animation goes, I did like the animation. I felt it's very, very good. I definitely like the battles. I definitely like the Levi fights and all that. The last season, it changed animation for sure, or it might have changed a couple of times, but the really noticeable one for me was in the last season. And the last season's animation, I didn't like it that much. I preferred the previous animations. So the last season, the animation, it wasn't my favorite. I would have preferred if they kept the animation style of the first few seasons. The music is fantastic. The music is probably best music anime. Then again, I'm saying this and I've only seen 4 anime. Maybe I will watch some anime down the line and I will say that's much more. But at the moment, I think it's one of the best anime music of all time. Especially Dedicate Your Heart, Sa Kosi Kosako. I don't know how to say it in German. I actually hear it in Epica. Epica did the version in English, a rock version, and I love that song. That song hands down alone just makes why Attack on Titan's music is the best music ever. That song was on repeat and I loved it so much. It's my favorite song, Dedicate Your Heart. So yeah, when it comes to music, it's just 5 out of 5. but mostly because of that song, because that song is great. And if we go in detail, some of the other opening songs weren't that good, but that song just, it makes you forget everything else. In fact, I would loved it if they just used that in the all seasons. It would have been great. The overall arc of it is just great. One thing I didn't like, and I think I have mentioned this again, but since this is a new series, you guys are listening to this, I didn't like I kind of got annoyed with the show around season 3 or 4. I'm not really good with recalling seasons. Basically, when we find out that the giants are actually humans from a different land, that kind of pissed me off. Because my whole enjoyment was we are humanity's last hope. We are humanity fighting back. In fact, that's the whole song, Dedicate Your Heart to Humanity. And that's what I loved about it. It was humans fighting the giants, and all that. And even if there were some humans that turned into giants, I still didn't want that the whole conspiracy is other humans and all that. That kind of annoyed me a bit. But then, and as I said, in the last half of the last season, it came back to, humanity's fight to not be extinguished, and that got me hyped again, and that's why I actually enjoyed the second half of the last season, and I've considered it. That's why I said I liked 75% of the show. So, yeah, I will say Attack on Titan is probably one of the best animes ever. Again, I've only seen 4 animes, but I have heard of a lot of people that say Attack on Titan is just, amazing. Brilliant. Oh, crap. Dedicate your heart to humanity. So, yeah, Attack on Titan is top. Now, now we get to my favorite anime of all time, and I really, really doubt that there's going to be any anime that's going to come close to it. It's an anime with only in 3 years, which I've discovered 3 years ago, and in 3 years I've become obsessed. I've become super obsessed with it, and I just love it. It's obviously Konosuba. It just hits me, Konosuba, and it's not because it's dirty or rude or crude and things like that. It's because it's a comedy, and it's not just because it's a comedy, because there are other anime comedies, and I have heard of other anime comedies. There's just something special about these 4 bumbling idiots, which just makes me smile, and I love the chemistry between them, and it's like an American sitcom. I really feel it's like an American sitcom, the situations they get into. It's definitely, as I said before, it's one of those anime that doesn't waste half the episode telling you what happened in the previous episode, so it's very fast paced. The characters are just so good, and I love them so much. So if anyone doesn't know what Konosuba is about, basically there's this kid called Kazuma. He dies a terrible death, a very ridiculous death, and obviously he gets given a choice to either be reincarnated or go to the fantasy world and try to be a hero, try to defeat the Demon King. So he chooses to do that. Obviously the goddess that gives him the choice is an obnoxious idiot, and she's really nasty. She really takes the piss out of him, and Kazuma, being an asshole that he's an asshole. That's why I say every character in this story, the 4 main characters are all useless and assholes, and that's why I love him so much. So basically she starts making fun of him. He has a choice to take something to this world to help him on his quest, and being, as I said, being an asshole and just to pay her back for taking the piss out of him, he chooses her. So he takes her down into this world with them. Now it's up to these 2 idiots to try and defeat the Demon King. But then later on they get joined by Megamoon, who again is a useless useless mage. She can do one epic, like the OP, super OP spell, but only one time a day. And then she collapses. And then we have Darkness, who is a knight and is fantastic at blocking everything. Unfortunately, she has no attack skills, so she can only block. And also, she is a masochist. So, yeah, she likes to get hit. And she likes it dirty. She's very weird as well. But she's my favorite character. So, yeah, Konosuba, what can I say? Characters, they're just great. I love them. Animation style, I like the anime stage. It's very colorful. It's very fun. It's very, it's nothing out of the ordinary. It's nothing epic. But it's there. It's great. Although, when Mega Man casts Explosion, then you get some epic moments. You do. And that's what I love about Konosuba, is that although it's a comedy, everyone knows it's a comedy. When it does action, it does action epic. It does action better than, some epic animes. And I've heard this. It isn't me just personally doing it. As I said, I watch YouTube because certain parts I just watch and watch the reactions to them because I'm obsessed. Yeah, sorry, I am. So, and I have seen a lot of people mention this, that when Konosuba, a comedy, does epic moments, it does them good. As far as intro songs go, they're all brilliant, all three of them. Every season, the intro just gets better and better. Even the last one, Growing Up, is just a great musical instrument. It's fun. Even the intro's this whole character, whole little animations that's different. It kind of makes you believe that they're good, that they're capable of doing stuff, which they're not. Although when push comes to shove, they do show up, and that's what I like about them. They hate each other, they bicker each other, but then they will show up for each other. What else can I say about Konosuba? I can talk for hours about Konosuba because I love it so much, but I'm just going to be bragging how much I enjoy it. The side characters are great. The whole overall arc is good. As I said, there's no fillers. I don't really feel there's fillers. The plot goes from one way to the other. Although we're never, even if the main plot was they were supposed to go down to defeat the Demon King, it's never really their main mission. It's more their main mission is to survive and make money, which I like. Definitely recommend it. For me, it's top tier. Season 3 came back with a bang, and it was so well received. Won a lot of awards. One of these, fan page awards, these anime awards. Each website does their own favorite characters, favorite episode, favorite spring, and Konosuba won a lot of them. It's a cult classic, which is back because it actually took 5 to 7 years for between season 2 and season 3 to come. Hopefully it's not going to be another 7 years for season 4. Hopefully they'll get it sooner. We have had a movie in between them, which is a great movie. And I really wish they continue it. Even the manga, it hasn't finished the manga yet. I personally, and this is how obsessed I am with it, I have read all the light novels, so I actually know how the story ends. I'm not going to spoil that because, we're talking about the anime, and some people don't like to read the light novels like me. I did. I've read them once, and I'm going to read them again. So I do know how the story ends. It's great. I love it. I would highly recommend it. And honestly, if you haven't seen it, please go check out Konosuba because it's so good. I can't say any more about it. It's just fantastic. You just have to watch it and enjoy it. It's great for people who don't like anime, who haven't tried anime, to try. I really believe that it's a great anime starting point to ease you in. I think. It's a safe anime. It's rude. It is, because there's lots of boobs going around, and not real boobs, just bouncing around. As I said, masochism with Darkness gets a bit weird, a bit kinky. Kazuma's a perv, and they're all assholes. So, but they're lovable, and they're a family, and it's just great. Go watch it, please go watch it, and then you can people ask me, what's your tattoo? Because not a lot of people know Konosuba. Even anime fans, there's not that many who actually know it a lot. At least in Malta. Overseas, they know it a lot. In Malta, never heard of it. What? So yeah. Anyway. So anyway, this was the pilot episode of the Anime Noob. I wanted to give you a bit of background about myself, as I said, and my history of anime. Talked about the 4 anime that I've actually watched. I've never seen any more. And today I'm going to be revealing the anime which I'm going to do the first 3 episode challenge, which will be the next episode. Now, I'm still conflicted if I'm going to do 2 animes per episode or if it will be 1 anime per episode. But for now, I'm just going to mention 1, and then I'll see how I go, and if I don't have enough, content, I'll do 2, so we can, make it a decent episode. So the first anime which I'm going to be reviewing in the official episode 1, well, this is episode, I don't like to call it pilot. I like it to call it episode 1, but episode 1 pilot, whatever it is. So the first episode I'm going to be talking about on the main show when we get into it will be Kaiju number 8. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Kaiju number 8. I'm curious about it, and I want to check it out. It was an anime which was bubbling for me to watch, so I will be doing the first episode talking about Kaiju number 8 and seeing if I like it or not. And I'm going to be doing all the categories. I'm going to do them properly. Right now I just banned them up, but I still need to fine line what I'm going to be talking about. But it definitely will be characters, overall arc, soundtrack, animation, and, did it grab me? Would I like to continue it? So I will be talking about that. I hope you tune into this. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like the pilot. I hope you like me sharing my love for Konosuba with you guys, because it's something that I definitely want to do. I will do a Malta Pop unfolds on Konosuba where I'll give you lots of facts and freak about it. I won't go into that today. I will see you next time. And as I said, please, if you did like this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as always for other Malta Pop content. Obviously, we have the main podcast. If you're not Maltese, you can't watch the main podcast because it's in Maltese. But I hope you will still, subscribe to the channel and just watch this one. I'll put it in as a single playlist, so in case you just want to watch the Anime Noob, you can watch the Anime Noob only. And please hit me in the comments, not hit me physically, type, that's better, type in the comments your recommendations for anime. I really want to choose anime that you guys want to talk about, but as I said, if not, I'll be doing like a bowl and potluck, and I'll just be selecting some anime at random. This time for the first episode, yes, I chose it myself, Kaiju number 8. But from next episode, unless there's any more recommendations, I'll just be choosing one at random. Anyway, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the pilot. I'm Ashley, I am the Anime Noob, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.